Would you like 2 massive hardcover books stuffed full of Dungeon Master resources? More than 25 adventures spanning levels 1 to 15, over 100 new monsters, magic items, traps, puzzles, NPCs, villains, and amazing custom artwork throughout both books to inspire your gameplay. If so, Layers and Legends pre-orders are now available. Did you miss the Kickstarter? Do you still want to get your loots? Just click the link below and look for the big green pre-order button.
All right, there we go. Hello. Welcome to the starting soon screen. Strawberry, hello, how you doing? What new D&D book did you get? Heather Burke? 5776, hello. Centerfire, what's up? Amber, hello. Tyrium of Tarovia, dude. Zack, what's going on, buddy? Kathy Evans, hello. Jacob Cobberholm, sup? Fred, what's up, dude? Mr. Newton, hello. Prime Emperor, Micah, what up, guys? Nixit, what's up, dude? Monsters of the Multiverse? Oh, I have a copy of that. I have a copy of that. Want to see my copy? I'll show you my copy. It is pretty fat. Full of brand new monsters I've never seen before. Oh, there's the brand new monster. There it is. There it is. But everything else I've seen before. Anyway, yeah, this is my copy of Monsters of the Multiverse. Pro tip, be very gentle with the binding. Be very, very gentle. It's like literally, well, I'm going to tell you 2 things. First of all, I have this thing when I get a new book where I will go like, what I'll do is okay, you know what? I'm going to give you full screen. We have not started yet, but I'm giving you full screen just so that we can actually do this properly. So when I get a new book, what I do is I start off like this, and then I will slowly lower the sides down and gently push on them, so that I'm like, you know, being very gentle and breaking it in so that I don't damage the binding. I have this process that I do that I was told helps make sure the binding doesn't break and stuff. With this book, I didn't even have the opportunity to do that because I simply went like this, just a tiny bit, and I could see the binding was already split. Like, I think it was probably messed up before I got it or something. Now, I will tell you that the reason this is in the condition that it's in is I ripped this out intentionally. I ripped all of this out intentionally because I have a very special video coming in July that you're all gonna enjoy. And I'm not gonna give away any spoilers, but it didn't fall apart like this on its own. I ripped it apart intentionally because I was making a video. But before I ripped it out, I did see the binding break. Like, I literally saw the binding break, and I was like, well, I guess it's a good thing that I literally bought this book to tear it apart because it's already begun falling apart. So there is a disclosure there. It didn't totally fall apart by itself. It would be disingenuous of me to say so. But now we are going back to the starting soon screen. Yes, that video is coming in July. It's going to be the last Tuesday of July. It's going to be fabulous. I'm not going to say what's in that video, but it's going to be great. Oh, Zack, you know kind of what that video is about, but not everything. finishing my coffee up. It's a frozen coffee. Whoa, what's going on? A book fell. Sorry. That probably annoys some people. It could be worse. I could be eating like a pasty right now, or a sandwich. Raymond, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by, man. You've seen a lot of the earlier live streams, and I'm a total fresh new D&D player. Awesome. Well, dude, tonight we are going to be creating an adventure on the live stream. So, I don't know if you're a player or a dungeon master, but if you're a dungeon master, then this process of creating an adventure might be very useful for you. Owen, because
So my live stream, my rules, and if you don't like that, you can just go work on something for our wonderful publications.
yeah, some bindings do. I've had bindings fall apart before, but I just repair them. You can literally buy glue on Amazon that is made for repairing bindings, and it's like a, I think it has some sort of, it's something special about it. It has a low acidity or something, but I think it's called PVC glue, but there's a special type that has a low acidity. I don't know what it was, but I literally bought some a while ago because I had a book that was falling apart. But there's a special type of glue to get for repairing binding that's supposed to last longer or something and doesn't decay or fall apart, or I don't know what the details were, but anyway, you could look for videos and stuff that will explain the process, but you can repair it. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, you're a player, Raymond? Okay, cool. So you're a player watching my videos that are mostly for dungeon masters, and they're still helpful. That's cool. You keep watching the videos and eventually you're gonna be like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna be a dungeon master. Low acidity PVA? PVA. Okay, that's what it was. I said PVC, which is the tip of pipe. So I was a little mixed up there. Oh my gosh, Strawberry is saying that her, I don't know, maybe it's a he or whatever. Strawberry, the fruit, I don't know. The fruit is saying that their book has some binding issues already. Yeah, I would be willing to wager. I mean, if we can assume, if we might be so bold to make the assumption that Monsters of the Multiverse was purely a financial move to reprint existing material to just make more money, if we might be so bold to assume that that was the purpose of it, then we might also assume that they cut corners on production quality, such as binding, in order to increase revenue. So if we were being bold and assuming nefarious money-grubbing tactics for publishing that book, then we might come to some conclusions as well. And who knows? Maybe, maybe not, but I've had binding issues. Somebody else has had binding issues. It seems like there might be a pattern. Of course, for 2 people that complain about it, there's probably 100 that didn't have any issues. That's the way this thing works. I mean, I can tell you that when we published Into the Fae, we had, over 2,000 books went out, and I think I had a total of 5 people that were like, hey, Luke, my book's messed up. Can I get a replacement? You know? So it happens. It for sure happens. And I would say that 5 out of 2,000 is pretty darn good. And I'm just going to ship them new books. I still have to do that too. All right. We should probably start. You know what? Let me get some tea first. Stand by. right. There we are. Do I prefer in-person DMing or online? Oh my word. Woo! There is no comparison for playing D&D in person. Online has nothing on in-person. It is the atmosphere, the camaraderie. I can't put my finger on it. We played my Curse of Strahd game. We played online for about a year and a half. And the very first game session, we were back in person. It was like, holy crap. This game is 10 times more fun in person. And we continue to have tons of fun, playing in person. And we have for like the last 6 months. We've been in person for a while now, 6 to 8 months or something. There's no comparison. Zero. Like when we went from in person to online, I didn't really notice the difference. And perhaps that's because it was just a different, like, I don't know. For whatever reason, I didn't really notice a big difference. But going back from online to in person, wow, the difference was immensely noticeable. And we have so much more fun. There's so much more laughs. We just have a ball in person. And it's just, who knows the whys or wherefores and whithertos of why that is. I don't know. I can just tell you that there is no comparison. If you have the opportunity to play in person and you can play in person, it is way more fun than online. Holy crap. It is just indescribably more fun. So anyway, so yeah, in person, 100%. Online, yeah, obviously everything has pros and cons, pros and cons for everything. There are advantages to online, but if you want to just simply compare fun, in person, fun will always beat online fun. Always, 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 always. Yeah, Aruthia, thank you for the super chat. I did see that. We're not doing Q&A tonight, unfortunately. We're doing adventure creation. So perhaps somebody in chat would help field that. I'm sorry. We're doing a different bent tonight. And my apologies. All right, we're going to start this. Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream. Tonight we have a fabulous program prepared for you. Yeah, we're just gonna create a D&D adventure together. It's gonna be fun, might be mildly entertaining, but the D&D adventure we create is going to be a level 11 adventure. When we are done with it tonight, it'll be Saturday, but on Saturday, the adventure we create tonight will be published to my website, thedmlayer.com, and you're going to be able to get the adventure and use it in your games. It's going to come with the maps and everything already made for you for online play if you so choose. And by the way, on my website, thedmlayer.com, we have tons of free Dungeon Master resources. We have tons of different adventures, magic items, new monsters, traps, puzzles. Who else sucks at making puzzles? Or coming up with creative traps? Yeah, we have tons of those on the website. So you can go get those. And obviously the adventure, like I said, we create tonight will be over on my website as well. Saturday morning, I'll get it out there. My cat is licking my coffee cup that I had my frozen coffee in before the stream. So that's what we're doing tonight. That is the program for tonight. Before we jump in, I have a few things I want to get through. First of all, we are doing a giveaway. There is a link in the chat. One of my lovely moderators will throw that there for you. If you want to join that, you could win a D&D book of your choice or store credit for the DM Lair store, where we have tons of Dungeon Master resources as well. So enter the giveaway. We're going to choose the winner of the giveaway at the end of the live stream. You don't have to be here to win, but we're just going to choose it at the end of the live stream. It's only open to people in the live streams. And we pretty much have a giveaway every single live stream. So keep on coming back, listening to me talk about stuff, and maybe you'll win a book, and maybe that's worth listening to me talk about stuff. I don't know. Maybe you just rather go buy it and not have to listen to me. Your choice. So got the giveaway. We do have Layers and Legends was our last Kickstarter. Pre-orders are now available if you want to get 2 nice fat books full of Dungeon Master resources. There's a link down in the chat description and stuff where you can get Layers and Legends if you'd like. However, the biggest thing I want to talk about tonight is probably going to be Lair Con. This is the shirt. Lair Con 2022. This is going to be taking place in Pensacola, Florida this year, October 7th, 8th, and 9th. We have passes and more information are now available. There's a link in the chat or down in the description where you can learn more about Lair Con. I am going to be there. Several of my teammates are going to be there as well. Some of the folks in the chat. Goliath Cleric's going to be there. I think Ed might have been in the chat. He'll be there, but several of my teammates will be there as well. We'll be playing D&D games, tabletop games, other RPG games. I think Ed is going to be doing a Star Trek game, which would be very, very cool. So come hang out with us at Lair Con. It's going to be amazing. What else did I want to say? Oh, if you're a dungeon master or a game master at one of the games in Lair Con and you run a game at Lair Con, you're going to get a free exclusive Dungeon Master t-shirt out of it as well. It'll have this logo on the front, but the backside is going to have a catchphrase that we are currently in the process of determining, but it will be only available to folks who run games at Lair Con. Just literally run a game at Lair Con and you'll get the t-shirt for free, but everybody else will just get, everybody else can just get the normal t-shirts with just this on the front. You gotta run a game if you want to get the cool shirt. So it's our perk for being a game master at Lair Con. All right, cool. Also, we are, oh man, I forgot to pull up my little thingy bobber here. Let me go find this really quick. Gotta pull this up. Got to pull this up. I think I go to my page. There we go. Go to my page. All right, beautiful. All right. If you take a look at this big, huge thing I got up in the screen right here, this is our meter. We are currently raising money for Stack Up. They are a military charity that helps support our veterans and active service members. They help support their mental health and suicide prevention. So we are currently in the process of raising $6,000 for Stack Up so they can help our veterans and service members. And we are currently at, what is it? Looks like about 4,500. We have only 1,500 to go to meet our goal. And we have a bunch of different things to incentivize folks who would like to help contribute to Stack Up and the awesome things they do. First, everyone who contributes $25 or more is going to get a whole bunch of digital resources from the DM Lair store. So you're going to give you some bunch of stuff. I think we have some map packs and adventures we're planning on giving folks. If we hit $6,000, you're also going to get a few back issues of Lair magazine as well. So give out a bunch of Dungeon Master resources for folks who contribute $25 or more. If we hit $6,000, the top 5 donors are going to play in a game of D&D with me, my way of saying thank you for supporting the cause. And also, if you make an individual donation of $50 or more, I will do push-ups on stream. It's very, very nice. I'm excellent at push-ups. I'm actually not. I'm okay at push-ups, although some people will say that they're not good enough or something, whatever. If you donate $100 or more, I will dance on stream, and I am a fabulous dancer. I was very close to making it on TV as a dancer once. I'm just really, really good, but I didn't quite make the cut. And also, if you donate $250 or more, I will sing on stream. Now, you've heard of American Idol, right? So I was on season 2 of American Idol, you guys. I am a fabulous singer. You guys definitely want to hear me sing. It is just an amazing treat. So $250 will get me to sing. $100 will get me to dance. I highly recommend it. T-Bird says your push-ups are good enough. Well, thank you. Luke, roll the deception check. I think I get advantage on that deception check. All right. Dungeon Masters are also well known to be professional liars. Like, it's kind of what we do. So, $500 for burpees. Oh, that's right. We did do that. That's right. If you donate $500, I will do burpees on stream. And if you don't know what a burpee is, they are miserable. They're miserable. I was dying after the last stream we had. Somebody did a $500 donation, and I had to do burpees, and it was miserable. It was absolutely miserable. But thank you for that generous donor who gave $500 to stack up. I appreciate that. Okay, we got one more thing to do, and then we're gonna start creating our adventure together. Okay. All the awesome people you see on stream right now are patrons and YouTube members. Now, all of these folks help us to create all of the awesome content that we create. I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream how we have a bunch of free Dungeon Master resources on our website, thedmlayer.com. And all of these folks here help to do that, help to make us, we hire people, we pay people to create that resources, the content, they edit it and all that kind of stuff. They help make that possible. These folks contribute. They helped make all the videos possible, all the different free stuff that we do. And they also help us to be able to make Lair Magazine and our other premium publications. So I really appreciate all of our patrons and YouTube members. Also, patrons get Lair Magazine and a lot of our other premium resources as well as part of their patron perks and benefits. So definitely appreciate all of our awesome patrons and YouTube channel members. And then these folks right here pay me extra money, and so they get their names shouted out on stream. All right, here we go. 5e Magic Shop, Aerospatial, Alex T, Amanda W, Ambers, Amy P, Andrew M, Andre U, Andy S, Andy W, Anthony B, Anthony E, Antoine B, Arrow Odd, Arutha, Ashley, Baldbun, Bardabear, Benjamin B, Burncastle, Brandon A, Byron M, Call Me Backup, Celestina K, Chris C, Chris E, Christopher S, Clay W, Cody B, Contrary Gravy, Corey S, Draxus, Dresna, Dutch, Ed R, Edward L, Ericos, Flame Black 200, Frostbrew, Gene A, Goliath Cleric, Gravy Chorn, Heather L, Iggy, Isbeoban, Izzy T, Jackie Pizza, Jake L, Jacob K, James L, Jan F, Jeremy W, Jessica J, Jim P, Jimmy L, JM, Joe D, John A, Joseph H, Josh S, K, Kale S, KK, Keith L, Kevin F, Kezides, Kirby, Kyle G, Kyle M, Laborworks, Laneheart, Madden N, Marty M, Marwin R, Matt B, Matthew J, Mirostyle, Mr. Lincoln New, Mr. T, Nathaniel M, Oldtimer, Ol S, Omega Fire, Owen D, Penguin Butt, PRP, published author, Rachel S, Radiance Guardians, Ramus, Razlik, Race W, Renner C, Robert C, Ron R, Ronald, Ryan H, SG Sounders, Sakura, Scott D, Sir John, Shadow 1317, Shane L, Sheila A, Snowy Tiggy, Son of a Sofa Man, Solnaya, Stephen T, Stephen A, Tata Tokens, 3/4 Hospital, The Old DM, The Pickle, Them New Bad Ombre, Thomas F, Thomas T, Tiger 500, Tim Black, Tom C, Traveling Cash, Travels the Lost, Tristan W, Tyler R, Vincent G, Vladimir S, Will M, William H, XX Red Drum. Boom. All right. Oh, crap. Dang it. All right, we already have some stack up donations coming in. Lord Valas, thank you for the $50. Diamond push-ups? This is what you mean, right? Where you put your hands like this? Oh, dude, those are nasty. Those like really hit your tries. That's crazy. I can do those though. Do not fear. Matthew Chamberlain, $100. Thank you, dude. Make Luke do a happy dance. Cool. I will do a dance for you. You will be amazed. Totally amazed. And Austin King, thank you for the $25. Really appreciate that, dude. I'm not gonna do all the things right now. I like to save them up and do them all at once. We're probably gonna do some of these things. You know what? We might need to for tonight. For tonight, we might have to save these all up and do them like toward the end of the stream or something, because we're going to be creating an adventure together, and I don't want to interrupt our adventure creation too much with all the crazy shenanigans. So we're probably gonna batch these all together and do them all at once tonight. Would be, I think, how we're gonna do that. Okay, so we are creating a D&D adventure tonight. Let me show you some of what we got going on with that. I'm gonna show you our map first. Where did this thing go? Live streams, adventure creation, map. All right, there we go. Open that bad boy up. Show the right monitor. Come on, Photoshop. Fire up. Okay, this is the map that we are going to be using today. Right here. It's a nice temple map. It's a floating temple, is what it is. I don't know what is in these rooms. We are going to determine that, but we are going to create an adventure based upon this map right here. And I'm going to fire up the template that we're going to be using. This is my standard adventure creation template that we use. Let me get rid of this. Basically just has a bunch of the little areas kind of pre-filled out for me that keeps this organized in a way that I like to organize my adventures when I create them. And so we'll be using this. This is going to be a level 11 adventure. Yeah, the map needs a name. I haven't named the map yet. I don't know what the name is going to be. We also have to name the adventure, but we save that for the very end of, once the adventure is totally done, we name the adventure. I don't know if I think I must have that template somewhere. I'm not sure. You know, I could probably put that out on my store for free. I won't charge you for it. I could probably put that out on my store for free. I just have to remember to do that, which is the hard part. For right now, though, I don't got an answer for you. Sorry. Actually, Zach, do you know, do we have, dang it, I have like crap in my throat tonight. Is there a link to that adventure template in our resources on our Discord? Because we have like a resources. I don't have anything hosted on DM's Guild. I have 0 on DM's Guild. I don't use DM's Guild. They do not get to own my content just because I put stuff up there. Thank you, no. Do we have this linked from the resources page in our Discord, like the resources channel? I think there's a link to it there, but anyway, we're gonna keep moving on. We're not gonna dwell too long on where you can find this. All right. Now, level 11 adventure. First step is we need monsters. What monsters should we put in this? I need folks to start giving me suggestions for monsters that we could use in our adventure. I'm laughing because we're about to get an inundation of suggestions of monsters that we legally cannot use, and Ed is gonna flip out and throw some boilerplate disclaimer. What was I gonna say? We can use stuff from Tome of Beasts, Tome of Beasts 2, and Creature Codex as well. And I'm gonna pull up those PDFs so that I have those handy, so that we can look at those. And I will get D&D Beyond up as well, so that we can look at their stuff. Let me find. I gotta find those PDFs. See, I should have been better prepared. I would have, but I wasn't. Now I have to find them on the fly. PDFs. There we go. You see, Kobold Press actually sells their PDFs. You can buy the PDFs of their products, making it very nice to just be able to pull up a PDF and you have their products. It's very cool. So yes, I bought their PDFs. There are some publishers that don't even sell PDFs, and they force you to use other products that you have to pay extra for, considerably extra. Where's the Creature Codex? There we go. But other publishers like Kobold Press, they offer PDFs, and we are eternally grateful to them. We don't need to look at these until we actually know we're going to do something in them. We're not gonna use any hags. I overuse hags. A Zeitgeist, Tome of Beasts 2, 383. Not here. A Zeitgeist. Oh, there it is. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Oh, my PDF page numbers are off. It's a channel. What is this thing? A mumbling human alternates between bursts of speed and inactivity as it struggles to focus on reality around it. Caught in a chronological maelstrom. Ooh, this is interesting. Well, that sounds interesting. So there's some sort of time thing going on. Oh, well, that's really interesting. We are going to be using a floating temple. So maybe we have some sort of theme going on where there's something happening with time. We haven't done that sort of thing before. Let's write this guy down. Crap. So it's a Zeitgeist on page 383. Let's get that written down. Zeitgeist, Tome of Beasts 2, 383. It's a CR, what was it, a CR6? CR6, okay, cool. And these things look like, are they like wizards or something? Nope, they're not. They're like some sort of like ghost type thing, it looks like, or something. That's really interesting. All right, cool. What else? A clockwork dragon. Ooh. Creature Codex 111. Let's take a look at that. Now here the PDF is actually matches the page number. What is this? A CR what? An 8. So, oh, there's a 3-headed clockwork dragon. Hold on. CR 14. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's awesome. Ha. Let's use the 3-headed clockwork dragon. We can also use the 1-headed clockwork dragon too. That's a CR. What's the CR for that one? Where is it? I can't find it. 8. So it's an 8 and a 14. Okay, so let's put these in here. So we have a, I like this, 1-headed clockwork dragon, Creature Codex 111, CR 8. And then we have a 3-headed clockwork dragon, Creature Codex 112, CR 14. Okay, cool. I'm now starting to think, so this is the idea I'm coming up with in my brain as I go here. This clockwork dragon might have something to do with the time effect that's happening. Like, I'm thinking that maybe the 3-headed version could be the final boss, and let's pretend that there's some sort of enchantment, or if there's some sort of effect on this floating temple that is causing time to not flow correctly, and this 3-headed clockwork dragon is maybe not responsible for it, but it is the mechanism that causes that disruption in the flow of time. And so the 3-headed clockwork dragon needs to be like defeated, destroyed, or something so that time flows properly again. Yeah, I mean, this is a level 11 adventure, so a CR 14 dragon is probably not too bad for a final villain. It might need some minions. Let's see what they gave this sucker. Actually, you know what? It doesn't have any. Wait, it doesn't have any lair actions or legendary actions, does it? Oh yeah, if it doesn't have any legendary actions or lair actions, it will definitely need some minions. So we'll give us some minions. I don't think a CR8 is a very good minion for a CR14 though. That's too powerful of a minion. We need something a little bit less. We'll figure it out though. We can figure something out. Wow. I've seen no Modrons posted many times. But, you know, to be fair, we're talking about a Clockwork Dragon, so it comes to mind, I suppose. Vecna? Oh, I heard that the Vecna they released is a big letdown. I haven't looked at it myself, but it wouldn't surprise me. Ooh, a Clockwork Leech? Tomo Beast 2 on page 66. Let's take a look at that. Oh, there it is. Ooh, Clockwork Leech. Oh, that's cool. All right. CR2? The CR1. Owen! Oh, you didn't even say the CR. Oh, okay. All right, I was gonna yell at you. It's a CR1. Yeah, but that could it's such a low level. It's such a low level thing. I don't know, it's gonna be a whole lot of value in the adventure. So it's page 68. Okay, Clockwork Leech. Look at the mantis below it. It's probably okay. The real Vecna weeps over his 5e stat block. Oh, yeah. They made it probably totally underwhelming and underpowered. So at the same time that Wizards is releasing overpowered character options and things like Tasha's and stuff, they're creating underpowered monsters. Like, it's so illogical. Oh yeah, this is much better. The Clockwork Mantis is a CR6. Yeah, that's great. That's cool. Okay, cool. I like it. I like the clockwork theme that we have going on, and it fits in with this whole idea of there being like some sort of mechanical. There's magic involved, but it's mechanism-driven magic in a way, you know, that's causing the flow of time to be disrupted. Oh, there's a tiger too? There's a clockwork tiger? Yeah, Vecna's challenge rating should be off the charts. Isn't Vecna essentially a demigod or something? Wait, didn't Vecna originate in what campaign setting did Vecna originate in? I swear he was from like one of the campaign settings, and he was like a demigod or a mythical figure or something. I swear. He's a deity, yeah. Back in my day, the name Vecna made characters cower in fear. Now it makes them point and laugh. I mean, yeah, that's because our D&D games, the whole trajectory is to make them watered down, and because heaven forbid, characters die, and they don't get to like level their character up the whole way. Their precious character, you wouldn't dare kill any characters, and so you can't have powerful enemies. Original Greyhawk. Okay, cool. That's what it was. Awesome. He broke out of the domain of dread by becoming a greater deity and overpowering the dark powers. Oh my gosh, that sounds pretty dang powerful to me. Okay, we need more monsters though. That's a great conversation for a future live stream. Okay, Tome of Beasts 59. Thank you, Owen. Owen is just all over the clockwork stuff. Let's go over there. I gotta pet a cat while I do the live stream here. Clockwork Abomination. Ooh, that looks cool. Clockwork Beetle. It's too low. Oh, there's a beetle swarm. Oh, that's even better. Oh, clockwork beetle swarm. I like that. Page 61, clockwork beetle swarm, CR3. Let's replace the leech with that. Clockwork beetle swarm, Tome of Beasts. What page was that? I can't remember. 61 CR3. All right, and then that abomination looked cool. Let's get that guy. Where did that go? Where'd my abomination go? Clockwork abomination 59.5. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Ooh, clockwork cultists. Ooh, clockwork assassin. Nice. CR6 in creature codex. All right, let's see if I can find that. That could be our cultist. Clockwork assassin. Okay, come on. Come on, let's find it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's not it. Okay. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need a page number because I can't find it. This is not working. Maybe the bookmark. Clockwork. Hey, there we go. Never mind. Cancel that. I got it. I figured my crap out. Okay. Clockwork assassin. Whew. Clockwork soldier. Oh, sweet. The assassin is a CR6. That's not too bad. And a clockwork servant. That's the soldier. Clockwork soldier. I like the clockwork assassin. That's a CR6. That's not too bad. We're gonna keep this in our back pocket. Actually, you know what? We have enough clockwork stuff. I think what we actually need is just like yeah. Well, we could do the clockwork soldier, a CR1. We do need something that's a little bit lower level. These could be clockwork soldier. Halberd. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a clockwork cultist. And this is a 65-1. Okay. Clockwork soldier. Tome of Beasts. Wait, was that Tome of Beasts or Creature Codex? I think it was Creature Codex. Creature Codex 65-1. And we're gonna say Clockwork Cultist. Half human, half clockwork. Use clockwork soldier stat block. There we go. Okay, cool. Those are gonna be, yeah, the cultists, we're gonna say the cultists are the ones responsible for like maintaining the temple, maintaining all of the clockwork stuff and whatnot. So there we go. Bill Allen, what's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? All right, I need to turn my fan on. Look at you guys. You guys see all my cats? They're like, hello. What's going on? Look at this. Ed, there's little guy. Oh my gosh, they're crazy. I need to turn my fan on. These guys are just nuts. Amazingly, they didn't run away. They're all just like, we're not going anywhere. You owe us snack. Like, okay, all right. All right, now what we need to do is we have a bunch of monsters and stuff, and we have an idea for this. so let's write our story. Let's write our story. I mean, okay. It's not the story. We're not writing a story. We are writing the premise. This is the basic plot idea. This is the backstory of the adventure. It actually should be something more like backstory. I don't like it when you say storyline. It's like we're writing a story. We don't write stories. We don't tell stories. We create situations, and then the players interact with them, and then a story results. So we're gonna change that. All right. What is the name? We need names. What is the name of this temple? So essentially, we have a temple that's floating in the air, and we need a name for this temple. If you could start brainstorming a name for this temple, and I'm gonna throw up on the screen the map that we have too. We need a name for this. Considering our theme, make it appropriate. No, Bill, I'm not going to Gen Con. I won't be going there. They require you to show like personal medical information in order to go there. And I refuse to go to any event that requires people to show personal, private medical information. I will not do it. And so I will not be at Gen Con. I refuse to show my private information to people to be able to get into an event. I won't do it. So yeah, I won't be there. The Temple of Ganag. Oh, the Temple of Broken Time. Ooh, I like that one. Temple of Broken Time. Temporal Trouble. That's more like a name of the adventure. Yeah, Bill. There's probably a lot of people that agree with that. It's horse crap. Oh, absolute horse crap. Yeah, they require you to show proof of a COVID vaccination. And I'm like, screw you, dude. I'm not showing you my private information. Not doing that. You have no business whatsoever knowing what I have been vaccinated with, whether I have had like cancer or whether I've had, you have no business knowing my private medical information whatsoever, dude. So yeah, not going. Temple of Falling really, really slowly. All right, we're gonna go with that first one I saw up there. What was it? It was Temple of Broken Time. All right, cool. Let's put that one in there. That's our location. So, Temple of Broken Time. We need the name of. There needs to be like somebody that created this, and it seems like it would be a, what do you call those people that make mechanical stuff? Come on, artificer. I think there should have been a cabal of artificers that created the Temple of Broken Time. I needed a name for the cabal of artificers. We're also going to need somebody's name. Probably want to have the name of the leader of them as well, but we're going to get to that in a second. Ooh, the Clockwork Enclave. I like that. Clockwork Enclave. The Circle of Chronal Crafters. Ooh. The Circle of Chronal Crafters. Yeah, the Clockwork Enclave is nice. We're gonna go with that. Okay. Now I need the leader. Brainstorm for me the name of the leader of the Clockwork Enclave. Hello, Squeaky. Scythium Accuratium. Mastercrafter Ellis Hammerstroke. Malinor X. Kronos the Great, Kronos Cabal, Kronos Kebab. Tim Clock. Thank you, Brett. Tiempo. Archpriestess Tempora Cronus. Ooh, Tempora Cronus. I kind of like that. I don't think she would be an archpriestess though. She's an artificer. So there, what would be an alternative like title? Instead of saying archpriestess, what would you call them if they're an artificer? And Tempora Cronus. I like that name though. We're gonna go with that. But what would her title be? High Mechanist? High Artificer? Artificer. Ooh. I kind of like that one. Artificer. Primus, Secundus, etc. Ooh, Primus. Ooh, that actually makes sense from a clockwork standpoint. Call him Primus. Because you're the prime. Yeah. That makes sense. Prime, what is it? Primus? With an I? Or was it a U? God, scroll! I can't remember if that was with a Primus or a Primus. Primus, okay. Okay, Primus Tempora Cronus, the leader of the Cabal of Artificers. Okay, cool. We're not really gonna write full-blown descriptions of them all. We don't have time. The Temple of Broken Time. Now here's the question, right? So we have a Cabal of Artificers that created the Temple of Broken Time. We have the leader, and obviously we have the Temple of Broken Time, and we've connived that the flow of time has been disrupted in this temple. Something is wrong here. Now the question we have to ask ourselves is, why did the Clockwork Enclave do this? Like, what was their motivation for doing it? And what is the problem that this is causing in the world? Because without a problem in the world, there's little reason for anybody to go here and do the adventure. So why did they do this? What did they do? And what is the problem that this is causing in the world? Those are the questions we need to answer to help us make up the backstory for this to be a proper adventure. Oh, we can't say Primus? Oh, okay. What can we say then? Thank you. It's an SRD violation? Oh, jeez. Thank you, Ed. Okay, you got it. Primarch. There we go. Oh, they were trying to alter the past. They goofed and created a time rift. I mean, I kind of like the idea that they weren't trying to do something bad, but they accidentally caused something to happen. But we need more details around that. I mean, we're publishing. If I guarantee you, if you look at everything in the world that's ever been published, somebody has published Primarch. We can't be compliant with everything that's possibly been published. It's not logical. But as long as if we're doing stuff that's in our same genre, then that's a problem. In an attempt at immortality, the artificer successfully cast a spell that stops time. Unfortunately, the spell's effects, due to the energy keeping the temple aloft, are spreading over a larger area. Ooh, slowly expanding and preventing time from progressing. And that means that things like crops won't grow, food can't be grown and created, and stuff like that. Babies can't be born. Life basically kind of pauses. And yeah, that can cause problems. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna start writing that there. We're going to say, decades ago, the Clockwork Enclave, a cabal of artificers, crafted the Temple of Time. Powered by mystical clockwork mechanisms, the temple floated high in the air above the land. Encouraged by this success, the Enclave pressed onward in their onward to further innovations. With time, they discovered a way to pause time itself, offering the opportunity for all who dwelt in the Temple of Time to experience immortality. However, their clockwork innovations violated, I got that word spelled right, violated immutable laws of the cosmos. Cosmos. I am a good speller. We're gonna figure this out. There we go. Immutable laws of the cosmos, and caused a rift in time itself to form, centered on the temple. This rift caused time to leak out of the plane and into you big baby and into an endless interdimensional space where time was lost. And now, all time, this should say plane, all time on the material plane is being slowly pulled into this rift. And an aura of timelessness where time stops and living creatures cease to living and plant, and we'll say all fauna and flora cease to age, is slowly expanding. All right, I'm getting there. All right, I gotta go back down here. The immediate problem this is causing is that crops no longer grow. As they, nothing ages. Crops no longer grow. Babies are no longer born. And children remain children. Slowly, the entire, what do they call that? The circle of life? Slowly, the entire circle of life is grinding to a halt. And scholars theorize that when all time has leaked from the material plane, what would happen? All time leaks from the material plane. Ooh. The essence what would happen with all time? It would start flowing backwards. Oh, and people would get younger and younger until they cease to exist. Oh, and scholars theorize that when all time has leaked from the material plane, it will cause a great entropy. How do you spell that word? It was like a pre-sneeze inhale, and all my cats were running away. Oh, there, that's even better. Chronetic reversal. Okay, thank you. It will cause a chronetic reversal. I probably spelled that wrong. Chronic? We're gonna go, well, Ed spelled it chronetic. We're gonna go with chronetic. It will cause a chronetic reversal whereby everything reverse ages until it ceases to exist. Until it completely ceases to exist. Okay, there we go. Excellent. In a bid to avoid this fate, the call has gone out to adventurers far and wide who might stop this from happening. Bam. Okay, there you go. That's the backstory. And that's probably good enough. We have the main players and stuff. We have what's going on, the problem that's being caused, and why it's a big deal, and why they need to go stop it. Otherwise, horrible stuff's gonna happen. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate that. Oh. Entropic explosion? What is an entropic explosion? What is an entropic explosion? Like, is that a thing? What does entropic mean? Entropic. Oh, having a tendency to change from a state of order to a state of disorder. Oh, that's really interesting. Ooh, that actually sounds more interesting. Let's say entropic explosion. It will cause a chronetic reversal, culminating in an entropic explosion. That's it. It's kind of vague, and it doesn't really tell you what that means, but that's okay, because people's imaginations will make it up, and they'll figure it out. chaos bomb, basically. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks. Jacob says the real problem with time stopping is the fart you can never pass. It just keeps hurting in your stomach forever. Well, it would be in like your colon, dude. But yeah, that would be a problem. I feel you, dude. We can get help for you. Sure, there's people you can talk to about that, man. Sounds like a problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen. A couple quick reminders here. We are doing a giveaway. You can win a D&D book of your choice. There's a link down in the chat. You can also get store credit to the DM Lair store. We are going to give my cats some treats because, as you can see, they are gathering here and they appear to want something. So we're going to give them something. Want to remind folks about Lair Con 2022. It is happening this October 7th, 8th, and 9th in Pensacola, Florida. I will be there. Several of my teammates will be there as well. We'll be playing D&D. There will be RPG games. There will be tabletop games. There's going to be panels. There's going to be workshops. It's going to be very, very cool. Please take a look. There's a link in the chat. There's a link down in the description. Passes are available. It's going to be tons of fun. I look forward to this event every year. Last year was our first year. It was amazing. This year is also going to be amazing. So please check it out. If you can come, please come hang out with us. It's going to be tons of fun. So that was that. And we are also raising money for Stack Up. Let's see if we had any other recent donations for Stack Up. Just the ones we had previously. So this is our Stack Up counter right here. We're working toward raising $6,000 for Stack Up, and we're almost at 5,000 right now. Very, very cool. Stack Up is a military charity. What they do is they help veterans and active service members, specifically in the area of mental health and suicide prevention. We raise money for Stack Up every single year, and this year we're trying to get $6,000 for them. If you donate $25 or more, you're going to get a whole bunch of digital resources from me to use in your games however you see fit. If you donate $50 or more, I will do push-ups on stream. And I already have one thing of push-ups I have to do for somebody else. If you donate $100 or more, I will dance on stream. And I already have somebody that made me dance, so I will already be dancing on stream. Donate another $100 and I'll dance a second time. It'll be even cooler. $250 donation will get me to sing on stream. And I am a fabulous singer. Well-known fact. And also, if you donate $500, I will do burpees on stream. And I hate burpees. They are absolutely horrible. I hate them. I mean, I would love you if you donated $500 to Stack Up, but I would still hate the burpees. All right, cool. Aaron Summers, what up, dude? I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, man. All right, cool. Those were my little plugs for folks. Now we're gonna give the cats some kitty treats, and that's gonna be amazing. So let's do this. Here we go. We're gonna get them swarming. Gonna get him swarming. What's up? What's up, buddy? He's like, don't touch me. Just give me the treats. You think I'm here to get... I just want the food. That's all I care about is the food. Let's go. What? You big baby. Little girl. What's up, little girl? I will be back. Watch the kitties. Oh man, I forgot my tea. All right. I'm gonna go with English breakfast for this tea. English breakfast is in my top 10 list. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I also like Earl Grey is very nice too. I don't have any though. I should buy some. But yeah, I like Earl Grey a lot. I think I might actually have some stashed somewhere. Oh, that's hot. All right, you guys ready to do this? I start college. I hope you understood that. All right. I think our next step here, we'll make random encounters if we have time. That's not a priority. The inciting event is not a big priority for me. That's our adventure hook. I mean, the adventure hook is implicit. Bad stuff is happening. Somebody's gonna go ask them to help or something. If we have time, we'll work on that. The meat of things, though, I mean, these things are important, but we're gonna get into the meat of this adventure and creating it because that takes the most amount of time. So let's see. Temple of Broken Time. It used to be called just the Temple of Time, but now because time is broken, we call it the Temple of Broken Time, right? That was what I was going for. So one of the things that I like to do is just have some information about this temple. So this is the map we're using, and this temple floats in the air far above the countryside. So we want to have some basic information about the temple. It looks like it's created out of stone, and pieces of it have begun to crumble away too. I wonder how high above the ground does it float? And how do people get to it? I think those are some questions we have to answer really quick here. So any ideas on that would be appreciated. So we're going to say, how it can be reached. Constructed of stone and clockwork mechanisms. "300 feet in the air." Oh, that's interesting. 3 feet? No. I mean, that's an interesting idea, Lord God, but I don't know how to practically implement that in a quick way that allows us to complete this adventure tonight. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna go with 300 feet. The temple doesn't have a defined height from the ground. No matter what it is on or where in the world it is, it always takes 1 hour to fall to the ground if it falls off. Huh? Anyway, it's 300 feet above the ground. That's what we decided. Floats 300 feet above the ground. How can people get to it? How do people get to this temple? Like, we should not assume that the party has access to fly spells and stuff. I know they're level 11, but they might not. So there needs to be a mundane way. What if there's simply an elevator that floats up and down? It's as simple as that. Reverse gravity. Teleportation circle. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I like the idea of a riddle, but I am not. We could spend the next half hour creating a riddle, and we don't have time for that. This is the problem. We don't have a lot of time, and so things like creating custom traps, custom monsters, riddles, puzzles, we usually just don't have time for that. And that's our so we have a big time constraint. Those things take a lot of time. Yeah, I think it could be reverse gravity. Say there is an area of reverse gravity on the ground below the temple. When stood in, creatures float upward and arrive at the landing to area T1. There we go. It'll get it done. We don't have time to be super creative, unfortunately. In a levitation, what's the difference between reverse gravity and levitation? Yes. Why did the artificer float this temple? To see time fly. Ooh, there you go. Thank you. We're gonna use that. We're gonna do a little thing. Entering the temple. If the party has access to flying mounts or magic that allows them to fly, they may easily access the temple. Failing that, there is an area of reverse gravity on the ground below the temple. However, it is only activated when a riddle is properly answered. Before this area on the ground stands a monolith with a clockwork face constructed on it. When approached, the clockwork face queries, why did what's the name of this? Clockwork Enclave. Yes. Why did the Clockwork Enclave make this temple Make the temple of time fly. If the when the correct answer to see time fly is given, the area of reverse gravity is activated and creatures float upward and arrive at the landing to area T1. There we go. Done. Oh, why did the clockwork make the Temple of Time float? Thank you. Thank you. That's better. Yeah, I think I fixed it. I fixed it, didn't I? Why did the Clockwork Enclave make the Temple of Time float? Is that better? Did I fix it properly enough? Oh, should we just say temple? Make the temple float. That way we're not saying time. Would that be preferable, or could we say Temple of Time? Because they might not know it's called the Temple of Time. It's possible that they don't know that that's what it's called. All right. All right, we'll call it a day for that. All right, now we have to do the different areas. So in our map, we have areas T1 through T10, and they're going to presumably arrive at area T1. What if the players don't figure it out? I don't know, keep guessing. That's for the Dungeon Master to problem solve, not me. I'm just gonna pass that off on somebody else. What is area T1? We have to come up with a name for this. What would we call this landing area here? Because we're gonna have to give these rooms names. What would area T1 be? I think that riddle's very easy. Why did they make the Temple of Time float? If somebody doesn't say to see time fly, like, yeah, the landing zone. This is a very easy riddle. I don't think that's going to be hard for people to figure out. Landing zone? Yeah, that makes sense. Landing zone. All right, what's going to be in the landing zone? We need something to be here. Pre-populate these for us. What is in the landing zone? Yeah, I guess we're gonna have some clockwork cultists here. Those guys were we could probably just have a couple clockwork. Oh, you know what we need to get up here? We need to open up our challenge rating calculator thing. We're balancing. This is designed for 4 to 6 level 11 characters, and so we're gonna balance it for 5 level 11 characters. And these clockwork cultists are CR1s. This is going to be an extremely easy encounter if they decide to fight them. it'll just be trivial. So I think we could have like 4 of them maybe there in T1. What would the clockwork cultists do when visitors arrive? I don't think that the inhabitants of this temple want time to flow properly. I think that they might be under the delusion that everything is fine and there's not an issue. And so they're not going to just let people fix it, you know what I mean? That said, they might not be overly aggressive until they realize what's going on, of course. What the party's trying to do. There are 4 clockwork cultists here. A welcome bot asking for the party's access numbers. Oh! Ha ha ha. When the group arrives, they request their access numbers. If the group does not provide proper numbers, which they don't have, the cultists politely ask them to leave. No, what if they tell them to wait their turn, and their turn never comes because time has frozen? Wait for an opening in the schedule when they can be admitted into the temple. Where's the bacon? I don't know. We forgot the bacon tonight. What did they say? Pick a number and wait? Yeah. Fill out paperwork to get numbers? Oh, nice. Take a number. Haha. Politely ask them to wait for an opening schedule. Okay. To take a number and wait. There is a number, I don't know what those things are called, a number machine on the wall that gives the group number, what should it be? 412. A display on the wall indicates that number 198 is currently being seen. As time does not flow, the number display never progresses. Yeah, this is the DMV. All right, so obviously, eventually, the players are gonna be like, this is stupid, we're going to go anyway. What happens when the players just decide to keep going forward? I think they're going to like... Oh. We should say, in the corner, there is a pile of discarded numbers. Searching the pile and succeeding on a DC, they're a level 11 group, a DC 15 perception check, or would it be investigation? They're trying to find something. Yeah, I think perception is proper. Uncovers a paper with the number 412 on it. If this is shown to the cultists, they allow them to proceed further into the temple. If the party tries to go further in without proper number, number slip, the clockwork cultists intone that they are in violation of Chrono Code 132 and must return or be detained. This triggers an alarm, and now we're gonna have some more creatures come in. Ooh, clockwork abominations. Ooh, let's hold on a second. We have to say something. For the Temple of Broken Time, we're going to say the interior walls of the temple are covered with gears and other mechanisms that are constantly in motion. Because what we're gonna do is now we're gonna have these clockwork abominations. They're a CR5. Let's put a couple of these on here. Well, if we have 2 of them, that makes it a medium encounter. That works for me. All right, now we're gonna say this triggers an alarm, and 2 clockwork abominations emerge from the gears and, I don't know, machinations on the walls. And advance on the group. What would you call the mechanical stuff in a clock? Machinations is not the right word. What would we call that though? The gears, the mechanical parts. You know, the mechanical parts. What are those things? Mechanisms. Thank you. It's such a simple word, but it was not in my brain, or I couldn't find it. Mechanisms. And I can't find it. I can't spell it. Mechanisms. There we go. And advance on the group. If the group doesn't return to wait, the clockwork cultists and abominations attack. There we go. Boom. All right, we need to move on. We spend a lot of time in one room, and that's a problem because we have 10 of them. So we have to move on to the next room. So that was the first room, T1. And ooh, on the diet, you know what, this dais or whatever right here, that could be that's the number dispenser. That's the number dispenser. Let's write that in. There is a number machine on a dais in the room. There we go. Perfect. All right, now we have to go to T2. What is in area T2? There's like a tree growing in a central area. We don't have to have something in this room. The chronosphere. A tree made of clockwork, metals, and gears. Is there anything interesting about that they can do something with or anything? Ooh, we're gonna call this the Arboretum, which I can't spell. The Arboretum. This junction is dominated by a clockwork tree made of gears. What else did they say? Gears, springs, and other mechanisms. See how I can't spell anything? Horrible. Oh, several clockwork beetle swarms picking different types of fruit from one tree. Oh, I like that. I like that, Goliath. I don't know how we're gonna use that. Ooh. Gears occasionally fall from the tree as though they were leaves. And let's put these beetles, let's put some beetle swarms in there. Clockwork beetle swarms, CR3. Let's just have 2 of them. It doesn't have to be very challenging. And 2 clockwork beetle swarms. What is it, a CR3? How many would actually be challenging, out of curiosity? Probably gonna need 6 of them. Oh, let's put 6 in there. That's a medium. And 6 clockwork beetle swarms move about the branches of the tree. The swarms are not bothered by the group's presence, but will become aggressive if the tree is disturbed. The leaf-like gears on the ground may be taken without disturbing the swarm. Probably this is not going to be a fight, but who knows? The players might decide to poke at the tree. Oh yeah, Goliath Cleric. That's an interesting thought. A bunch of easy or medium encounters that maybe you'd never fight them, but at the very end they might come on in like waves or something. That could be really nasty. All right, next room. We're moving on. That's all we're gonna have there. Let's keep in the back of our mind something that we can do with those gears, though. T3. Okay, this is like the treasure room. This could literally just be a treasure room. I like that. It's got 4 chests in it. And there's a couple of things on the walls here too. I don't know exactly what's on the walls there, but maybe some folks have ideas. Those could be like guardians. Ooh, yeah, those actually look like guardians in the walls, looking over those 4 treasure chests. This could just be the treasure vault, which we'd have to determine what actually goes here. But this room has broken off from the rest of the temple. How far? I mean, that's only like a 10-foot gap. It's a 10-foot gap, so you could theoretically leap across it. I think you'd have to have a certain check. The 10-foot gap in the walkway can be safely jumped across with a DC 13 or higher strength athletics check. Oh, that's a good idea, Thomas. Oh, I like that idea. Let's do a thing. I'm gonna unbullet those. And then right here we're going to say gears. The Leaf Lake gears may be used at other points in the temple to repair mechanisms on the walls, reducing the difficulty of the final confrontation. We'll have to remember to implement that somehow, and how to do that. And that we're gonna, if we can do that and we have time for that, we'll do it. But we literally have like about an hour left to finish this, and I don't know that we're gonna have time to flesh that out, because we are like not very far so far, and we gotta get going. So we're probably gonna have to dispense with creativity and innovation and just get it done. There are 4 chests in this room. It's a great idea. I don't know if we're gonna have time to implement it. So in this room there are 4 chests. The 4 massive chests in this room hold the what are these guys called? The Enclave. The Clockwork Enclave. Clockwork Enclave's treasure. I mean, what do you, yeah, there you go. Each chest is locked, requiring a DC, it should be hard to open these things, a DC 18 dexterity, thieves tools check to open. And let's the keys, where would the keys be? I have no idea. We'll have to answer that question later. Now, oh, haha, haha. The outside of each chest is covered with gears, springs, and other mechanisms. Inspecting the chest and succeeding on a DC 15 intelligence investigation check reveals that a gear is missing from each chest. If a leaf-like gear from area T2 is placed into the missing gear spot, the chest is unlocked and opens freely. Otherwise, a DC 18 blah 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 check is required to open each chest. There are, okay, now on the walls, we're going to say there are some guardians. Clockwork, ooh, the clockwork mantis. There could be 2 of these clockwork mantises built into the wall. It's a CR6, and there are 2 of them. That's probably not gonna be that hard. It's easy. It's an easy encounter. We need something. Ooh, one-headed clockwork dragon, CR8. There could be 2 of these in the wall. Now that becomes medium. I don't know if I want to give away the dragons right yet. I think the mantises are fine. We'll just do 2 of the mantises. Clockwork mantis. There are 2 clockwork mantises. Yep. Built into the far wall of the room. Disguised as gears and springs. If the chests are opened by any other means than the leaf-like gears, they emerge from the wall and attack. There you go. All right, that's our first cool use for those gears. Oh yeah, what's in the chests? Loot. I don't know. We should probably, we're gonna have to roll for loot, I suppose. We could literally put all of the loot in this one room or something. It's kind of lazy, but it kind of makes sense. If you look at the map, it's like, where else are you gonna find the loot? It's all in that room. Of course, if the loot is all in that room, we need to have a more challenging encounter than just the mantises. So that actually we need to beef that up then. If we're gonna do that, let's beef that encounter up. The Zeitgeists. We should have these, okay, 2 Zeitgeists. So if we have them, there be 4 of them. Oh, that becomes deadly. Perfect. Perfect. Let's do that. If the chests are opened by any other means than the leaf-like gears, they emerge from the wall and attack. Furthermore, 2 Zeitgeists materialize over the gap in the bridge, in the walkway, and attack the group from the rear. There you go. So if they don't open the chests the proper way, they have a deadly encounter, which makes sense if we're going to literally put all of the loot in this one room. All right, we need to do the loot, and then we have to move on from this room. We don't have time to spend any more time here. We're running out of time in our time adventure. So let's go to D&D Beyond. We're gonna roll on the loot tables and throw some loot in this adventure. Sources, Dungeon Master Guide, there we go. Treasure, we're just gonna roll random treasure, guys, because we don't have time to get all fancy tonight. This is a CR, this is a level 11 adventure. So, all right, we're gonna use the Treasure Hoard Challenge 11 through 16, and we're gonna roll 1 time on this table. Let's go up here. We're gonna just roll 1 time. 1 roll on the level 11 through 16. There we go. In the DMG. Okay, whatever. Game Masters Core Rulebook. All right, that's good. Now let's get some rolling done. All right, here we go. These are the important rolls. Well, it always contains coins. So 15,000 gold pieces and 1,800 platinum pieces. Was it 1,800 platinum pieces? And then we need to roll on this table here a 62. That's not too bad. A 62 gives us some gems and then some magic items over here. 3 gems worth 500 gold pieces each. And let's determine what gems these are going to be. So these are 500 gold piece gems. They are going to be topazes. Get back to there. 3 topazes. Then we got a 62 on that table. So let's roll here. So we're going to 1d4 times, 4 times on magic item table D. Magic item table D. Well, this table is not very interesting. We're going to cheat a little bit because I'm a dirty cheater. We're going to roll 3 times on this table. And then we're going to go to a different table and roll 1 time and get something perhaps a little bit cooler. 55. A spell scroll, a 7th level spell scroll. 7th level spell scroll. GM's choice. We're gonna let the game master choose it so they can pick something that's appropriate for the characters in their game. And a 38 is Potion of Speed. Let's do it. And 16 is Potion of Healing Supreme. Potion of Speed? That actually seems proper to have in this adventure. Potion of Supreme Healing. Isn't there a potion of like... Oh, reverse gravity is level 7? Oh, that's interesting. A 9th level is time stop, yeah. All right, we're gonna go to a different table. This looks like a good table. I see some cool stuff on that table. We're gonna roll on this table right here, table F. We're just gonna roll one time. Here we go. 35. Cloak of Elven Kind. Oh, that's disappointing. We're gonna roll again. A 67. Ooh, adamantine armor, chain shirt. A 12. A weapon +1, that's boring. 11, also boring. 37, didn't I just get that? Cloak of Protection, that's actually a lot better. The Cloak of Protection is very nice. Let's see if we get something more interesting. 37, nothing goes higher than 37? A 51. Staff of the Adder. I think that might not be SRD. So I gotta throw that one out. A 3. Wow. A 49? You're killing me. Slippers of Spider Climbing. Okay. Slippers of Spider Climbing are very, very cool. They are like one of my favorite magic items ever. They're so useful. So useful. Let's just do Slippers with Spider Climbing. That's cool. I love those. Those are so cool. All right. Okay, done. There's our loot. Is there a clockwork amulet? Is that actually a thing? Clockwork amulet. It is a thing. Let's go see what that does. You wanna do something today, D&D Beyond? Thank you. Thank you. Love you. It's a common item. Oh, I like that though. Clockwork amulet. Yeah, that totally makes sense. We're just gonna throw that in there. All right, cool, done. We have the loot. Rustam, what's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? Oh wait, Clockwork Amulet isn't SRD? Come on, they can really... What if I say Clockwork Ring? Clockwork... What else hangs from your... Clockwork pendant. They're gonna Clockwork Amulet is... Dude, these guys... Whatever. We're calling it a clockwork pendant. Screw them. It's not technically there, so you can't copy it. Copyright it. Brooch. There you go. Brooch. Oh, that's even better. Brooch. Yeah, because a pendant is kind of more, or what an amulet? A brooch. Yeah. I like that. Okay, cool. Ugh. They're like copywriting common words. We put common words together. Clockwork, amulet. They're not even proper names. They're just common words. We're gonna copyright it. Yeah, that's horse crap. Okay. Anyway, we got that figured out. The 4 chests combined contain. There we go. Done, done, and done. All right, we're done with that room. We need to move on to the other rooms, which means we have to do T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, T9, and T10, and we have less than 1 hour to do it all. So that means we're going to be going fast, and I have to use the bathroom. So we're gonna take a quick break here. Really gotta go. All right, we're gonna see if, oh, here's Squeaky. We're gonna give Squeaky some catnip. Squeaky, Squeaky, it's catnip time. Oh, where's the catnip? All right. Squeaky is like literally under my feet on my desk. All right, so this is what we're doing. We're giving this to Squeaky, and then you guys are gonna watch him go crazy while I use the bathroom. He's preparing himself. I'll be back. Tease. You're a genius. It's like slobbering all over the place. All right, let's go. All right, we got our temple. We need to make T3 and then T4. Okay, we have so much to do. You guys, we're gonna have to spend, we have about 5 minutes per room. We have to haul. So I need to make T4. We're gonna put something in this room. We have a carpet and we have some lights scattered around. I have no idea what to put in here. What is the purpose of this room? It's just a prayer room? Yeah, a meditation room? Okay, yeah, it's a meditation room now. This room contains a simple rug where members of the Enclave would sit in contemplation, considering greater heights of innovation and discovery. There is, yeah, I don't know. We have this whole thing about, you know, putting these gears in different places that's going to reduce the difficulty of the final confrontation. I just don't think we have time to develop that. We just literally don't have time. We're running out of time to create this adventure. So that's the problem with time constraints. You have cool ideas and you just don't have time to implement them. We need to move on. We gotta keep moving. We gotta get some ground covered. Otherwise we're screwed. Okay, T5. What is T5 and T6? These might be related somehow. We have T5 and T6. What are those rooms? What is in them? What's special about them? It seems like these are like... These junctures probably... Afterwards, you see other more important parts of the temple, like a library with presumably valuable books. And there's like a place to sleep and stuff. So... Those might be guard rooms or something there. Ooh. Those might both contain, central mechanisms. T5 and T6. What would we call a room that are just pillars full of mechanisms? Giant water clock? Okay, I'm just gonna go with that. I don't have time for complicated ideas, even though they're really cool right now. I just don't. I'm sorry. Sundial room. Water clock room. Okay. We spent so much time on the first 3 rooms. Now we screwed ourselves over, and the rest of this adventure is going to be hastily done. We had poor pacing, and that's partially my fault. It's a large part my fault. Sundial room. Why do we care? Why do we care that there's a sundial and a water clock in these rooms? Like, what? Why? What's the big deal? Control rooms? Okay. What does that mean? What do they control? This room contains a large sundial in its center. This room contains a large water clock in its center. I have no idea what to put in these rooms. Ooh, yeah. We just haven't even established the dragon yet, and I don't. Ugh. Okay, we're moving. I'm done with those rooms for now. We might come back to those rooms. We have to get to some other parts. We keep on wanting to put things in this adventure that influence future stuff in the adventure, but we haven't designed the future stuff yet. And I don't want to spend time putting stuff previous areas that influence future areas when like we haven't even done the future areas yet. So we're gonna skip that and come back to it if we have time. T7. Let's do T7. What is T7? This is like a library. That's clearly a library. Okay, cool. There we go. I don't know. The shelves in this room contain volumes. Historical volumes. Let's see. Books on a wide variety of topics. Many are historical volumes, and others are reams of notes from the artificers who created the temple. Ooh, oh yeah. These notes contain blueprints. And I feel like we should do something cool with those blueprints, but I don't really know what at this point. And I don't know that I want to take time to think about it. We need to have, I think there needs to be some sort of encounter here. We need some sort of encounter here. I'm not quite sure what to put there right now. All right, let's move on to the next room. My strategy right now is to put something very rough around each of these rooms and then come back to them and then flesh them out. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, this is just a bedroom. This is just a T8 is a personal bedroom. Bedroom. There is a simple bed and table in this room. This could have been the Primarch Tempora Cronus's private quarters. This was the private quarters of Primarch Tempora Cronus. Something useful here. Okay, we're gonna come back and put something useful here that will help them in the adventure somehow. All right. T9. What is T9? Now this has some sort of interesting complex clockwork mechanism. Yeah, what kind of complex mechanism could we put here in T9? What is here? Astano. We already have a water clock. We have a sundial. We already have a water clock. Oh, a teleportation circle that will take them back down to the ground when they're done. I mean, that. A giant mechanical hourglass. Ooh, I like that. I don't care how they get back down to the ground. Hope they have enough rope. I like the idea of the hourglass. Hourglass room. This room contains a giant mechanical hourglass. Gears cover much of the surface. Gears and springs cover much of the surface. And the sand within has been completely paused and does not flow. All right. I feel like something to be fixed here. All right. So there should be something here. Okay, I have an idea of something to put there. We'll get there in a second. Let's go to the next room here. Whoops. Oh, I screwed something up. T10. There's not a whole lot here. I wonder if... Ooh. I think this is where the three-headed clockwork dragon is perched. And when that door is open to T10, it activates. Oh, okay, cool. I got an idea. All right. This is just going to be broken. What is it called? Broken. Not hallway. Corridor. Broken. What is it? Platform. Ledge. What is the thing you walk from one platform to another? Broken bridge. Broken hallway. Oh, we had the word. I can't think of the word right now. Walkway. Okay, walkway. There we go. Broken walkway. Broken walkway. Perched on the edge of this broken walkway is a... All right, let's go over here. Three-headed clockwork dragon. Three-headed clockwork dragon. When the door to area T9 is opened, the dragon animates and demands the group state their access codes. These access codes do not exist. After several moments and reiterating the demand, the dragon eventually attacks. When it does so, the roofs of all the rooms and corridors float upwards, separating from the walls. This allows the dragon unfettered access from above to all areas. And it can breathe its breath weapon down and all that kind of stuff. All right, there we go. Now a three-headed clockwork dragon is not actually challenging enough. It's, what was it, a CR 14 or something? Yeah, it's a CR 14. I'm looking for this. One CR 14, and it doesn't have legendary actions, anything. So it's a medium encounter and will be insanely easy. It'll be a trivial encounter. So we're gonna have. Ooh, we could. Oh, what if we put a CR8 with it? Yeah, there we go. What if we had 2 CR8s? Now it's deadly. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's really deadly though. Oh, we could just have one of them, a one-headed clockwork dragon. Oh yeah, okay, yes, there we go. Now I have another idea. When the dragon attacks, there we go. Furthermore, a one-headed clockwork dragon forms from the gears on the hourglass in area T9 and joins the combat. There we go. So it comes from behind. Now that will make it an actual deadly confrontation. And so we have furthermore. What's more, if there were any clockwork creatures undealt with in the other areas of the temple, at the game master's discretion, they can they join the combat in subsequent waves. This will. Oh wait, hold on a second. Now's the part where we do something. So now we're going to say for T9, the hourglass room, fixing the hourglass. The gears, the mechanisms on the hourglass are broken. A successful DC 17 intelligence investigation check reveals that the mechanisms on the hourglass are broken. They can be fixed using the leaf-like gears from area T2 and a successful DC 15. What would this be? Some sort of tool check. It's going to be intelligence based. Maybe it's just a straight intelligence check. A DC 15 intelligence check. Tinker's tools? Oh, that would okay. I like that. I like that. Tinker's tools check. There we go. If the hourglass is fixed, the sand begins flowing freely, and the one-headed clockwork dragon in the gears and springs on the hourglass does not form when the final battle is triggered. See area T10. There we go. Okay, cool. So that will reduce the if they fix it, that will reduce the difficulty of that final confrontation. Oh, you know what we should have? Ooh. Okay, now I have another idea. Furthermore, a one-headed clockwork dragon forms from the gears on the we're going to say 3 one-headed clockwork dragons form from the gears on the hourglass in area T9, the water clock in area T6, and the sundial in area, well, where was that? T5, and all join the combat. That will be insanely deadly if they don't fix those things. But they're level 11, so they'll probably still win. And we've had like no challenging encounters in the entire adventure, so they'll be fine. Water clock apparently is 2 words. Come on, buddy. Looks like it. One from the form from the gears and one from the gears in the hourglass in area T9, one from the gears on, there we go, and I need to be clear, and one from the gears on the sundial in area T9. All join the combat. There we go. Okay, cool. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take more or less roughly the same bit of text here, and we're gonna go back to the sundial room. There is a dormant one-headed clockwork dragon in the gears on the side of the sundial. It is only awakened when the final battle is triggered. See area T10. Okay. Now, fixing the sundial. The room contains a large sundial in its center. However, what do you call there's like an opening in the roof, but it has a cover to it. It's like a roof light or a dome or something. The room contains a large sundial in its center, and the roof has a dome that is designed to be retracted to allow sunlight in. However, the dome is currently closed. And we'll say opening the dome. All right. A successful DC-17 intelligence investigation check reveals that the mechanisms on the sundial are broken. They can be fixed. Blah, 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 blah. If the mechanisms are fixed, the dome opens, allowing light to hit the sundial. And the one-headed clockwork dragon in the gears and springs in this room does not form when the final battle is triggered. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We're getting some basic mechanisms so that they can make the final fight easier. Skylight. Yeah, that's a good name. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to copy paste that to area T6. Now we have a water clock. This room contains a large water clock in its center. However, the water clock is not functioning. Time is not being kept. And then there is a dormant one-headed clockwork dragon in the gears on the side of the water clock. I think we determined that water clock is 2 words. All right. Fixing the water clock. Reveals that the mechanisms on the water clock are broken. They can be fixed using the leaf-like gears and is successful. If the mechanisms are fixed, the water clock begins to function once again. And the one-headed clockwork dragon, the gears in this room, does not form when the final battle is triggered. Okay, cool. There we go. So now we have, according to our map, we have one-headed clockwork dragons that are in T5, T6, and T9. And if those mechanisms are not fixed, they will join the final boss fight. If they are fixed, they won't. And then the boss fight will be pretty easy. Now what we want to do is I want to go back to T7 because we're going to do a thing there. Because what we need to do now is we need to give the party, the players, some sort of clue or hint that they should fix those things. And so we're going to do that in T7, which is our library. These notes contain blueprints. Notes and blueprints. These indicate that the sundial, water clock, and hourglass in areas T5, T6, and T9 must be in proper working condition for the Temple of Time to function properly. Studying these notes and succeeding on a DC 15 intelligence Investigation check reveals that the sundial water clock must be in proper working condition for the Temple of Time to function properly. Furthermore, it is discovered that when the temple is not in proper working condition, fail-safes are activated, which put the temple's defenses on high alert. So this should be the clue that helps them to understand that's spelled wrong or something. I don't know. That tells them they got to fix those things if they go there and actually study those things. Okay, that's good enough. We got to keep moving. Ooh, I wonder if there should be like a little tiny. What creatures have we not used yet? We've used those guys. We have beetle swarms. What about the abomination? Have we used the abomination yet? I don't think we've used that. Clockwork abomination. I don't think we've used that before. Oh yeah, we did. We used it in the landing zone. What haven't we used? We used the mantises, the Zitgeists. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe we don't. Where do we have encounters? We have easy encounters there. I think we've actually the treasure vault has a really nasty encounter in it if they fight it. That's very deadly. The final boss fight might be deadly. We have some stuff here. We have a possible encounter here. I don't think we have to put any more encounters. We have encounters in a pretty good number of places in our adventure. And then a really nasty final fight if they don't solve that stuff. So I don't think we probably need anything there. And we're running out of time, so we won't worry about that. I think we're okay as far as encounters go. Now, in the bedroom, I'd like there to be something useful. This was the private quarters of the leader of the artificers that created this temple. It would be cool if there was something interesting here or something useful that the party could find. I don't know if anybody has some quick ideas. Otherwise, I'm just gonna skip this. Yeah, that's true. The adventure premise is for higher levels. The time is stopping and the world is ending. Oh, the actual access code with a high investigation check with the schematic of the three-headed dragon, but you don't forwardly tell them that it's the access code. Code words to stun the three-headed dragon for 1 turn. A shutdown code for the three-headed dragon. Oh, interesting. On the table is the Primarch's private journal. And then we're gonna say journal. Studying the journal for at least 30 minutes and succeeding on a DC, we're gonna make this kind of hard, 18 intelligence investigation check reveals that, let's say, 5 pages are covered with what appears to be access codes. These access codes can be used in the final confrontation with the 3-headed clockwork dragon to disable it. It takes one action and an entire round to read 1 page of access codes. Only 1 page can be read at a time. Reading a page of access codes. Now, what would that actually do to the dragon? Where was the 3-headed dragon? 3-headed clockwork dragon. 112 creature codex. Let's go over there. Page 112. I'm assuming it has 3 attacks, right? Oh, it has 5 attacks. 3 with its bite and 2 with its fists. Yeah. Oh, it can disable one of its heads. Ooh, interesting. Maybe it's just 3 pages. It could be 3 pages. Yeah, it's a 3-headed dragon, so that makes sense. Where is this? Reveals that 3 pages. These access codes can be used in the final. It takes 1 action and an entire round to read 1 page of access codes. Only 1 page can be read at a time. Reading a page of access codes disables one of the heads of the dragon, reducing the number of bite attacks it can make as part of its multi-attack. Once all 3 heads have been disabled, the creature becomes completely inanimate. Okay, there we go. That's the useful information you can find there. You have to spend 30 minutes doing it. Not a whole lot of groups are probably going to want to spend the time doing that. And you have to have an investigation check. And then you have to actually spend time in the battle reading the access codes. So the chances of people actually doing all of those things is not super high, in my opinion. But if you do it, that battle becomes a lot easier. Yeah, well, you can't just read someone's private journal in like 2 minutes. So I want there to be a time cost to going through the whole thing. Okay, so that is great. That is wonderful. We still have not determined how they are going to stop time from leaking into this rift. How do they actually fix the temple? I think, you know what? What if they just... What if the key to fixing the temple is restoring the the sundial, the water clock, and the hourglass. And also disabling the three-headed clockwork dragon. What if that's it? Oh, turn a gear inside the dragon. Oh, okay, yep, there we go. Well, yeah, how are they gonna know to turn a gear inside the dragon? I think we're gonna keep it simple. Not sure. I don't want to spend time writing that up. We're gonna say resolution. Repairing the sundial, water clock, and hourglass. And disabling the three-headed clockwork dragon. Disabling or defeating. Fixes the rift into which time is flowing. Problem solved. There we go. I think we're mostly done with this. Are we overlooking anything? Are we missing anything for this adventure? I don't have time to do these tonight. Iron Lord, what's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. I already have repairing the hourglass in there. I think that's it. I think we mostly have this thing completed. I think all we need to do is name the adventure. I think that's pretty much it. We have the bare bones that we need for this, and we got to put a fork in it because we're out of time. We have to name the adventure. Ooh, the 3 clocks represent past, present, and future. I like that. Oh, you know what? The room of present. The clock of present. I like that. We need to name the adventure. Give me some ideas for the name for the adventure. The clock of present. Sundial. Oh no. The time of present. We're gonna call it the time of present. The time of present. Sundial. The time of past. Water clock. And then the hourglass is going to be the time of future. Hourglass. It's just kind of arbitrarily determined, but it works. Running out of time. Temporal troubles. A stitch in time. I like that. A stitch in time. That's pretty cool. Who has the time? Time's trials. In the nicks of time. Very good, Nixit. Very good. I kind of like a stitch in time. That's pretty cool. We're gonna go with a stitch in time. All right, excellent. And we have to name our map. Our map is the Temple of Broken Time. Temple of Broken Time. All right, cool. And we have the adventure done. We have it named. Look at that. Look at that. All right. We completed the adventure. Amazing. This will be available on my website, thedmlair.com, Saturday sometime. You guys will be able to get the entire adventure and the maps and everything that go along with it. So that'll be out there available for free for you guys as well. All right, so we got a couple things we need to wrap up. I think the adventure is done. I think we're all set with that. But we had some stack up donations that required me to do some stuff. I have to dance. I think I have to dance on stream right now. I'm gonna do it all right now. I think I have to dance. I think I have to do some push-ups too. Let's see what everything was. Oh, wow. So, jeez. Kirby, thank you, Kirby. Kirby donated another $100. I appreciate that, dude. To make me dance. So I have to dance now. Thank you, Kirby. Dragon Damon, thank you for the $25 donation. I appreciate that. So I have 2 dances. I have 1 set of push-ups, and then I have 2 dances. If anybody wants to make me do more crazy stuff right now on stream, you're welcome to contribute to Stack Up. They are a military charity that helps veterans and active service members, specifically with regards to mental health and suicide prevention. So they do awesome things to support our veterans and active service members. So we're raising money for them. Our goal is to hit $6,000. We are almost at 5,000 right now. And when you contribute and donate, you get special perks. $50 makes me do push-ups. $100 makes me dance on stream, which I'm going to be doing right now. And $250 makes me sing on stream. $500 makes me do burpees. If you want to see me look like a fool, that's the best way to do it. But I'm pretty bad at singing and dancing as well, so that's going to be entertaining. And we're going to take care of that all right now in a moment. The first thing I need to do, though, is I desperately need to use the bathroom. So I'm going to do that really quick. I'll be back in like a couple seconds, and then we're going to do this stuff. So you can watch my cat while I use the bathroom. Thank you. Did you guys enjoy watching Squeaky? I think it's funny that we ran out of time on this adventure specifically. I mean, technically, we got the adventure done on time. Like, we finished it on time. But I was rushed, definitely there toward the middle of it, and I had to hurry up. Okay, But I think the end result is that it turned out pretty cool, and we have some cool mechanics at work in it that I think are really cool. All right, so I'm gonna be doing some push-ups right now, and then I have to do 2 happy dances. Are there any requests for dances that I could do, like special dances? I mean, I can just do stupid stuff. I can make crap up, but I could also try to do like specific dances. Like if I can find a dance on YouTube where it shows me how to do it, I can kind of follow along and do my best if there are specific ideas. So I will let you guys think about that. And while you're thinking about that, and maybe if Zach or Ed, if one of you guys can make a final determination on like what dances I have to do 2 of them, what dances I'm going to do. Maybe both Ed and Zach, if you guys can like see what people say, and then each of you picks like a final one for me to do, and then those are the ones I'll do. And while you guys are figuring that out, I'm gonna do my push-ups. I only have to do 1 set of push-ups, which is good because I went to the gym today and did lots of push-ups at the gym, so I'm happy to not have to do a whole lot of them right now. Squirty Pie likes the cucumber. Now watch me whip. All right, Squirty Pie, I need to do push-ups right here. Hey, Squeaky, what did you do over here? You maniac? Excuse me, I'm busy. Excuse me. Hey, Squeaky. Oh, I'm supposed to do like... Well, I got 5. Dude, those diamond push-ups are hard. I got like 5 or 6 of the diamond ones. And then I had to go to normal push-ups, which are pretty easy. Comparatively. Okay. Now for the dancing. What did we determine, guys? Zach and Ed, what do you got? Luke the ground pusher. The floss? Oh, I could. Oh, Kirby said the floss. I'm doing the floss. And then Ed says whip and nay. I don't know how to do that one. I have to look it up. Okay. While I'm doing the floss, could Ed or Zach, could you find a link to a YouTube video that shows me how to do the whip nene one, and then put it in the chat so that I can actually go there and look at it, because I don't know how to do that. And then I'll do the floss right now. Let me find, go to the cat cam. All right. We're gonna flip this up. That should be pretty good. All right. And then, okay, the floss. I can do this. Here we go. Do my best. It's something like that. Woo! Or it's like this, or it's supposed to be like ooh, 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 ooh. I get it mixed up. Gotta be like ooh. I don't know. I did it. I did a semblance of it. I did a semblance of it. It's the best I got. That's all I got, guys. Okay. Okay, the Whip Nene one. Did you find a link to that at all? Why do I feel like he's being tortured? Somebody tried to copyright that dance? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do the Whip Nene one. I'm gonna go to YouTube right now and see if I can find it. I'm assuming that you guys are not having luck finding it either. Whip Nene dance. I think I found one. Okay, I found one. Stand by. Stand by. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it starts over again. Okay, that's it. That wasn't horrible. I'm pretty sure I did a really, really bad job of that, but that dance wasn't that bad. I've definitely had to do worse ones. I mean, yeah, the thing is I can't put the music on because I would get in trouble. Copyrighted striking. They wouldn't give me a strike, but they would demonetize everything, and then it would get sent to the people who own the rights to that music, so I can't put the music on. I don't know how old Luke is, but this is without question the most wholesome Whip Nene I've ever seen. I mean, I was just following the YouTube video that I was watching. That's all I was doing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have to draw the winner of our giveaway, and then we're done. So let's draw the winner for the giveaway. If you have not entered the giveaway, I'm drawing the winner right now, and I'm sorry. Because it's late, and I'm going to bed. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let me see. Okay, Oreo, you are the winner. Corey from Minnesota. Corey from Minnesota, you won, dude. Thriller? Oh, that'd be cool. I'll send you an email, Corey, and we'll get you hooked up with some stuff. So I don't know if you're still here, but congratulations, dude. Congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I'm out of here. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. We have a really cool adventure. Again, that adventure will be up on the dmlayer.com Saturday, and you'll be able to get the entire adventure. You'll be able to get the maps to go along with it, all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah. See you guys later. Have a nice night and stuff. Goodbye. Bye now. Where's my buttons? I can't find my buttons. It's horrible.